game. It is the Ms. Pac-Man. It is the Frogger. And only as long as supplies last. For this hour, I've got free shipping. Bill Duggan has a number of items with me in this hour of time together. Bill, you know I'm a fan of yours, but this, oh, he's doing the sound. Is there anything better than that? Waka, waka, waka. This is the real deal, right, isn't it?
This is legitimately fully licensed Pac-Man artwork, and Pac-Man is on fire this year because it's the 40th anniversary. So realize that's your nostalgia that you're getting home. This is award-winning technology. So this is from Arcade 1-Up by Tastemakers, and they brought us this counter-arcade footprint, and they won arcade, actually they didn't win arcade game, they won Tech Toy 2019. Not for reinventing or creating the best, most crazy new app, but literally by bringing back nostalgia in a footprint that we can all relate to. So it's the countercade. What's great about it? It is so portable and so versatile. I can, yes, put it on the counter, put it on the coffee table, on the floor, or a lot of parents appreciate I can pack it up and put it away. But Shannon, what you were talking about, it is the exact same as you would find in the arcade. The exact same audio, the exact same visuals, the exact same everything, except you don't have to play quarter by quarter. The screen is a little bit smaller in terms of the chassis. It's an 8-inch screen. And it is vibrant, it is fun, and that's where you're gonna have a blast with it. Because what made Pac-Man most successful was that it was for everybody. It wasn't shoot 'em up, it wasn't space age, it got the girls into arcading, and this was the first game to reach $1 billion in quarters. Actually, $3 billion in quarters. That adds up, right? And try to play an arcade game today. It's not even in quarters. They've souped it up. So realize Pac-Man comes with 2 games. Pac-Man comes with Pac-Man, and then at a flip of a switch, you have Galaga built in as well. So you have tons of great options in each game. Miss Pac-Man has Super Pac-Man. Frogger has Time Pilot. And what's been great about having these here, this is the first time we've got the countercates in at HSN. First time we've been able to show you Miss Pac-Man. Oh, should we show you Galaga since I showed you some Pac-Man?
Oh, hey, Bill,
why not?
Can I just point something out? Because this is an abbreviated airing. Now, don't let happen to you what just happened to me. I've been filling up my shopping cart all day. You can shop mobile, you can shop remote. So at the top of my little shopping cart, because I have less than an hour to get free shipping, I have a wah, wah, wah. I have a wah, 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 wah. An item in my cart has sold out. So don't let that happen to you. Get that Pac-Man while we've got Pac-Man. I bought Pac-Man the first night that this was offered, but I know how my niece is. If she doesn't have her own, I mean, there's some splaining to do. So I think I'm gonna get Ms. Pac-Man for her right now, because then Lexi can have her own. That's the one that has Super Pac-Man as well. And then Frogger for the first time with that Time Pilot. So you do need to take action now. FlexPay is open to anyone. We're gonna pay to send it to you. To make my life easy, we can even do delivery direct. So I'm actually sending this right to my parents' farm, so that way I don't have to worry about nothing. And this is the last hour where we can say that. So Bill, sorry to digress. I just want people to understand a good portion of the Pac-Man for the entire Christmas season are already gone, because that's the #1 choice. So let's talk a little bit about the Arcade Up experience. This is the licensed, the real, those are not pseudo or knocked off sound effects or, you know.
Correct.
It's the real deal, isn't it?
That's just it. It's just what we had in 1980 and 1982. And actually, what people appreciate, I can turn up the volume, which a lot of parents are like, turn that down, but I can turn it up when I really want to get involved in the action. And actually, I love what you were saying, because I didn't even think about this. My niece is turning 13 next month. This would be the best gift to bring to her, because, you know, this is not boy-girl specific. This is just fun that we all can get behind. My mother would get down and play this with the kids, because I've been home, and my niece and nephew are like, do you want to watch us play video games? I mean, watching versus playing together, each game is a 2-player experience, which is nice as well. So, you know, you don't have to just watch them. You can actually take turns. It's very relaxing, actually, because you're just going around the maze and you get challenged. You want to get better and better. Even has a built-in leader score, which is great. And I got to tell you, we brought in some other games from Arcade 1-Up. They are bigger. They're the full-size ones. They're the ones that have to sit in the man cave or in the game room. This one truly can go from room to room. Or maybe you want to bring this to the Thanksgiving party, because, you know, what are the kids going to play with? What is something we can all kind of not get annoyed with, or all can take part in? And that's what this affords us, that capability. And so I appreciate, too, that it's not just one game. Because think about when you went to the arcade. there was one game for Frogger. There was one game for Ms. Pac-Man. Now there is 2 games built into this system as well. Also, they come fully assembled, which people do appreciate when you are gifting it, or if you know, I've given gifts before. My sister's like, don't open it because there's too many pieces. And I'm like, I want to play with it too. So just for the kids. So really, take it out of the box, plug it in, and have fun with it. I didn't get to show you the Frogger. These stand about 16 inches tall, but realize they all come with 2 games built into it. If you want to pick up any of the extras to really trick out the game room or the man cave or the kids room, I recommend checking out the scoreboard. We even have these great stools, which adjust to 2 different heights, about 21 inches or 29 inches, fully licensed. It's fun. We are home, so we might as well make fun, our homes, as much fun as possible.
Okay,
right?
I just did it. It's going to be his and hers. I got them both before the Pac-Man or the Ms. Pac-Man is gone. Bill, I'm holding the box that everybody wants underneath their Christmas tree. We are breaking rules. I don't know if Santa's going to put coal in my stocking.
I don't want you to.
Okay, I know. We weren't supposed to do this, were we?
It's under my tree. No. This was supposed to be a wait, but we couldn't wait.
I know.
My mom is just like that. She's like, guess what I got you for Christmas? Do you want to know? I'm like, I can wait. She's like, no, you can't. I got to tell you now.
It's true. All right, well, half the quantity gone. Bill, I'll look for you with that. And I know we've got a fun toy coming up later on in this hour as well. So thank you for your help on this. Hey, don't hang up, especially if you want Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man, because a good portion of the quantities on both of those are gone for the entire Find Your Merry event. Hey, just so you know, for this very merry kickoff, you have less than an hour for free shipping. So less than an hour for free shipping on everything. I was supplying my own Pac-Man sound effects. One of the items in my cart already sold out. So wah, 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 wah. Don't let that happen to you. Get that free shipping because, and it does actually happen right at midnight. Our systems, it's kind of like the witching hour with Halloween. If you run the risk of it selling out, but then you will not get that free shipping. Well, I know trick-or-treating and Halloween is gonna look a lot different this year, but whether it's carolers or well-intended trick-or-treaters or just the Uber Eats guy, I wanna make sure my pizza and my packages are getting to my house. Plus, I want to make sure that my house really looks like the best in the neighborhood. You don't have to have that, you know, that tricked out townhome, rental home, even condo, glamping, camping. This is a way to get professional lighting that looks like it's permanently installed, that's not, that is powered by the energy of the sun and made by one of the most respected names in lighting and things for the home, Bell & Howell. It is an 8-pack. Now, I should let you know, more bang for your buck. You're getting more lights in this than even some of the other Bell & Howell light configurations that we had on earlier today. This, I believe, will be your final airing. So we have the last, fewer than 2,000. It is on free shipping for this hour. It is less than $10. Those are interest-free flex payments. Use PayPal, use debit card, use any major credit card. Still unconditional money-back guarantee until the end of January. And yes, you can use them indoors and outdoors. Now remember, you use the energy of the sun to charge these. They come with the stake, but you can also use these as highfalutin coasters. You could use these in a bookcase as to maybe illuminate some artwork or some Christmas decorations. Bottom line though is if you want them, you do need to shop now. Well, we are going to Casa del Caputo or Studio Caputo with the one and only Lou Caputo. Lou, we've had a lot of different Bell & Howells on the air in the last 24 hours. We love Bell & Howell. We love a sale. We love free shipping, which we don't normally do. But correct me if I'm wrong. This is also more bang for the buck because I'm trying to think of some of the today's specials we've done. And in a lot of cases, you know, maybe a 4-pack, maybe a 6-pack. I know we were doing a 5-pack earlier. To get 8 of these, especially with free shipping. Yeah. I know the one thing you always hear, Lou, is people love them, but people always say, I wish I would get more. And now you're doing Santa's heavy lifting for them, my friend.
Well, you know, the other part of this equation that's very interesting is these are the multicolored lights. I mean, so, you know, it's not just that you're getting more, but you're getting all the colors as well. And you're getting 2 of each color, 2 blue, 2 red, 2 green, 2 yellow when you get these. Now, all of these, you know, they're not just stainless steel looking. These are 304 stainless steel. So you're getting that Bell & Howell quality on these when you buy them. Inside of these, you're going to see there are 4 of what we call SMD LEDs. That stands for Surface Mount Device LEDs. These little squares, that's what those are. And those little guys right there use very little power, but they put out a tremendous amount of light. That's why these are so energy efficient. That's why these are going to last darn near all night long, even if they don't get full sun on them. As you mentioned a moment ago, Shannon, you can use these 3 different ways. Flat on their backs, you can use the enclosed stakes, and we give you one for every single light, or you can mount them vertically. And the reason you can mount them vertically is because each and every one of these has a little thing in the back of it called a keyhole. The keyhole is where you can put it on a nail or a screw, as you see right there, and then there's your power button, and you only have to press that one time. Press it the first time, and then they self-regulate. When it gets dark, they turn on. When it gets light, they turn off. Now, let me show you real quick what these look like when the lights go off, because this is where the magic happens. You ready, Kelly? Kelly's my wife, my director, and my camera person. Here we go. I'm going to turn these off, and boom! Look at the magic as it happens here. Beautiful colors all over the place, Shannon. You can see the ones behind me, how they're even lighting up the walls back there. I mean, you really do get a really nice amount of light off of these. Take a look at the overhead shot here of the ones in the grass. This is kind of what they would look like if they were flush mount in your grass. Watch this as I spray some water over these. I want you to see real quick, you get a really nice feeling for just how much crazy light is coming off of these guys. Now, Shannon, you were talking about one of your favorite things, the coaster effect. Look at that. Look how absolutely gorgeous that coaster looks right there, or that disc light looks as a coaster. Now, I'm going to walk over to the other side of the studio because I want to show you way over here what this looks like when you use these, Shannon, on your property. Take a look at the staircase with all the blue lights on here, a little Halloween feel going on here, okay? Take a look at the mailbox with the nice red one here, so nobody's gonna like run into your mailbox. We got a couple on the ground around this, so you can mount them vertically, horizontally. I've even got them on top of the fence post and on the arm of the mailbox here too. But then one of my favorite things is what my wife Kelly did over here in these alcoves. We set up some really pretty Christmas decorations over here all the way down. And you can just see the way that uplighting, Shannon, which is what makes these different, really has a great effect.
It does indeed. By the way, Lou, we are saying 5 minutes or sellout. Now, I know Lou has, we've seen Lou, he's been kind to join us from, Casa del Caputo, Studio del Caputo. But, yes. But this, I do believe, will be your final airing. Regardless, it's your last chance with that free shipping. All of our free shipping expires in less than an hour. We have hundreds of people calling. In fact, if we factor in everyone who's in the various forms of ordering, we're probably looking at the last 1,000, give or take. Now remember, you're getting 2, 2, and 2. So you get 2 your green, 2 your red, your 2 yellow. I mean, you get all, 2 of each. But what I would personally recommend with the free shipping and the last call, y'all, on that sale price, get more than one set. Because the reality is this is the easiest Griswold Christmas you're ever gonna have. No ladder, no string and no lights, no adult language. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think this has more of a visual impact in a lot of ways than even the lights that we try to string around our home. Because Lou, yes, it's pretty, but it's also very practical. I really wasn't kidding when I said I want my packages and my pizza to have priority in my neighborhood. And actually, I'm arguing with that other website that's named after a river. The packages were delivered to my next door neighbor, and do you know, no one lives there. So somebody took those packages. Now, I don't necessarily blame the delivery guy, because all the homes in my neighborhood look the same. And at night, you can't see the numeric sign on the homes. So especially in a community where everything, looks a lot alike, this provides a safe, beautiful, functional, practical, affordable distinction for your home. And Lou, at the end of the day too, I don't have to worry about wiring. This is as contact-free as it gets. There's no DIY, there's no honeydew. I can actually move these from front yard, backyard, patio, anywhere, right?
Yep. Yeah, no, not just that. You can have one set that you leave out all the time, one set that you use as coasters, you know what I mean, for parties. I mean, that's how versatile these are. Take them camping with you. If you get an RV, RVers love these to put them around their campsite. They really add a really fun flair. You were talking about the DIY aspect of it. These are real simple. Ordinarily, you're running wires, you're digging trenches, you're hiring electricians. Not going to happen with ours. And don't forget this, there are regular solar lights that you can buy that change colors. You can get them out there. But here's the thing about those. When you buy those, guess what? You get the little circle of colored light on the ground. Well, that's not a whole lot of fun. Ours throws that light up. It's up lighting. So anything around it, you saw it on the walls behind me when I brought the lights down. In fact, let's do that again real quick. Are you ready, Kel? Here we go. I'm going to turn my lights off. I want you to look at the walls behind me and just look at the way you can see those lights. Let me move this guy out here a little bit. There you go. You can see the way that those lights are hitting those walls, Shannon. That's up lighting. That's something you don't get when you use a regular solar light. I mean, it's a whole different effect that you get from these.
It's true.
The coaster effect, all that.
Allison, I know we've only got 60 seconds remaining. Maybe we could give you just a little extra time because at this point, we have hundreds and hundreds of people calling. Most of our friends are getting more than one. So if we factor in the manner in which people are placing their orders, easily we know we're looking at fewer than 1,000. Now that's if every person is just getting one. Remember, this is the last hour where you can qualify for that free shipping on everything, whether it's this, whether it's something that you had in your shopping cart. Hopefully it didn't sell out yet like mine. Final hour, final 40 minutes on air, online, hsn.com, shop to your heart's content, get the sale price, but get this while it's available. And remember, we can do delivery direct. So if you do want to send this to somebody, maybe they moved into a new home, maybe they just want to keep their home improvement or home decor projects easy this year, this is a win-win for everyone. Plus, it's pretty, it's practical, the price couldn't be any better. And Lou, at the end of the day, whether we use them indoors or outdoors, they're also very durable. Woo! Very durable and very bright. Lou, we'll look for you also later tonight. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, see ya.
Thank you, Lou. Hey, don't hang up before they're gone. More as we continue.
It's Find Your Merry Weekend at HSN, and we're celebrating with the best deals on the brands you love to make your season bright and give the very best gifts, because this year's Merry should be even more extraordinary. Find Your Merry Weekend starts Friday. Love reading reviews from fellow HSN shoppers? Reviews help everyone shop smarter, so share the love. Find the perfect legging? One-of-a-kind necklace? Go ahead, dish. Search Write a Review on hsn.com to learn how to leave a review from your HSN account. We may even use it on air. All of our reviews are from real HSN customers and verified purchases. We want to hear from you. Search Write a Review on hsn.com now.
Don't miss a thing with the HSN app. Get shipping updates sent straight to your phone when you turn on notifications. It's so easy. Go to your phone settings, then notifications, find HSN, and turn on notifications. Download the app today.
Well, welcome into HSN. We are helping you find your Merry. This is it, though. I'm always the last to leave a party, and that means our free shipping on everything expires after this hour. Speaking of things that expire after this hour, you gotta get it. The leading brand when it comes to portable power, but the best price, exclusive features. It is your last look at our finest value of the day. All right, well, if you haven't seen it yet, first and foremost, Mophie is a leading name in the world when it comes to what I call these little portable power factories. It looks like a flashlight. It is a flashlight. It's great whether you're doing task lighting, whether you just want safety on the road, but here's the big thing. It will jumpstart. It will literally start your car, your boat, your SUV from completely dead. I don't care if it's a power outage, a brownout. It is your portable flashlight. It's your portable little power factory. So whether it's cell phones, whether it's your iPad that's coming up, whether it's your laptop, this is your complete solution. Along with that, though, it actually has brighter lumens than a lot of those oh, they're like these big, I call them light cannons because they got like this huge radius of light. I purchased them for my brother because he's a hunter and a fisherman, outdoor enthusiast. And then if you missed that last segment, Dixon, I don't know if we can show just that last little portion of the video or not, but it's a power station, meaning we kind of got that set up here where whether it's tablets, laptops, cell phone, video games, what you got, it is power on demand. It is your last show. It's your final airing. No more of these crazy OMG sparks are flying. I don't want to rely on the help of a stranger, especially in the world in which we live? Are they gonna put it to the right spot on my battery? You are plug and go. Everything even comes in a quick start guide, a bag, the little jumper cables, all of the adaptive cables are included, and then great gift box packaging. I would say this is pretty much bow and go. Pick your color of choice in the black, this kind of slate blue, this beautiful burgundy. I love that rose pink. And then of course there's that soft gray. I think we're calling that tungsten in the system. So Lori Leland is safely distancing from home. Lori, you know I've spent most of my life in colder climates, and if I had a nickel for every time I could say, I'm waiting for that company that I'm spending a monthly fee for. I'm trying to find somebody to jumpstart my car. I'm plugging in my vehicle at noon so it starts when I'm done with my workday in St. Paul, Minnesota. But conversely, here in Florida, the sun actually saps our batteries. So if the only thing that we took into account, I mean, forget the fact that it's a power factory, forget the fact that it's portable, forget the fact that it has the same amount of lumens as like those light cannons that I buy for my brothers who are working in the fields. If this only jump started my car, it would pay for itself, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've used it every single day. And you know my husband, Shannon, he's a pretty practical guy, right? He doesn't like a lot of fluff. He only wants gifts that are incredibly practical and will get used. His eyes lit up when he saw this flashlight. So this is more like that tactical light, or like you said, that light cannon. So 2 different light settings here, up to 426 lumen. And let me just show you, this is my husband's fancy flashlight, okay? This is the one we were all jumping up and down about. I'm moving it right here. Wow, does not compare to the brightness and the power that you're going to get with this Mophie. You said it, #1 top charging brand in the country, so super, super high quality. But this is so much more than that. Perfect for that emergency situation. The power goes out, and now you know you have a light source. And this has a rechargeable battery, so you're never buying the C's, the D's, all the expensive batteries for this. Shannon, you also have that really cool work light on the side. So now, you know, my husband was trying to find a leak under the sink the other day. I was trying to find a lip gloss that I had dropped in my car, and my phone, I just couldn't get the brightness that I needed to be able to find that lip gloss. I found it with my Mophie because it illuminated all the way underneath my car seat. So really incredible, very, very useful technology. You have an emergency red light as well. And then one more press gives you that red blinking SOS light. So you can put this on the roof of your car if you have a flat tire to let other drivers know that you're there to track down help. Yes, you can charge your other devices as well, phones and tablets. This is going to give an average phone about 2.5 full charges. So this power is not measured in milliamps. This is 36,630 megawatt hours of power. So yes, this can jumpstart your car not once on a single charge before you have to recharge the Mophie, but up to 33 times. Yes, you can charge your riding lawnmower 71 times before you have to plug in your Mophie. Yes, storm season is upon us. Like you said, Shannon, we all know it's getting darker earlier now. Winter is here. You're going to be able to jumpstart your vehicle. You're going to be able to get out of that situation. If you've ever walked out to your car, because we're not really driving as much as we used to, at least we aren't in this household, I'm always afraid I'm going to walk out to my car and that battery is going to be dead. There's no way for another car to get near mine to be able to jumpstart it in this garage. So when you have Mophie, that's all you need. It includes everything to be able to jumpstart your vehicle simply and easily. So real quick, I'm going to jump in this car. I have a feeling it's dead. It's been dead all day long, but I just want to confirm, because Shannon, anything could happen. The dog accidentally turns on the dome light of your car, right? And then your battery is totally dead. All right, so let's check this out. Yep, I got nothing. I'm pushing the button and nothing is happening. So Shannon, this would be that moment where you'd have that sinking feeling in your stomach, right? Who am I going to call? How long is it going to take? Did I renew that service that costs every single month to come get me in case I have a dead battery? I don't think I did renew it. So this is really, really easy. There's a little door at the end of your Mophie flashlight, okay? We are including these really, really easy, portable, spark-free, not at all intimidating jumper cables. And Shannon, they fit right in here and they only fit in one way. So you cannot make a mistake with this. Now, this was the part you just have to figure out where the red connection is. And if it doesn't work the first time, just do it again. And guess what? Nothing bad happens. So it's not at all scary. So then you're just going to clip it onto that second part of the battery right there. You're simply going to press the button at the end of your Mophie. It blinks green. Blinking means thinking. When it goes solid green, oh, I see the lights are already on this vehicle. Yay, that's a good sign. I'm going to be able to jump in this car, Shannon, and in seconds. I didn't time it, but I think this is less than a minute.
Wow.
We're out of there.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's impressive. And it's funny, as we were talking, Lori, I think I forgot to renew my service to that, you know, automotive company. The truth is, if this only jump-started your car, it would pay for that purchase. I'm a big multitasker. I know you are at home as well, especially for this time in history. We're wearing a lot of hats. You know, moms, dads, we're teachers, we're bankers, we're our own, you know, travel agents, and we're certainly our own chief cook and bottle washer these days. But gone are the days where you have one of these portable jumpstart, or what I call power factories, that only do one thing. And Mophie is just so smart. That is why they are leaders. They're doing this exclusively for us. But if you can see, it illuminates that workspace. So rather than just starting your automobile, and that's why I say if it only paid for jump starting your vehicle, it would pay for itself. It illuminates that workspace. It illuminates your path to safety, whether that's walking the dog or flipping that fuse box. It gives you comfort and portability. It gives you a genius design, and boy, oh boy, does it give you power on demand. Remember, it is also your portable power station. So yes, it has enough power to jumpstart a car, a truck, an SUV, a boat, for heaven's sake, but it will also power, yes, it's a flashlight with brighter lumens, or as bright lumens as what I call those light cannons that I buy for my parents and my brother and my dad, who are all farmers. But this is also going to make sure that you have power for your phone, for your tablet, for your computer. So at the end of the day, it is safety, it is peace of mind. It's exclusively here at HSN for this price. Everything has free shipping. This has free shipping whether you're getting one or whether you're getting multiples, and that is only true now. That offer is done in basically a half an hour's time. So the black, that a beautiful kind of slate blue, we're calling it red, but it's really getting a nice burgundy, rose pink, but it's pink in the system, and then tungsten gray, great gift box packaging, all the cabling you'd need, wonderful carrying case as well. Lori, awesome job today.
Thank you, Shannon. This is such a great gift. I hope you guys pick it up because Dad's going to love it. I know he's hard to buy for, but the girls, hey, you're going to love the pink one too. Beautiful.
Yes, it's absolutely true. Lori, thank you for your help as always. Thank you, my dear. All right, we are continuing. We have the last 30 minutes of this Find Your Mary event, and that means all of those free shipping opportunities expire in only a half an hour's time. We've got a jam-packed 30 minutes though. So, of course, now if you're gonna be shopping for our iPad, or if you got our HP from last hour, you might wanna consider our Protection Plus plan. Always nice to know, especially when you're shopping in the world of electronics. But we are moving along, and great to have you along here at HSN. I'm Shannon, and I've been here for 25 years, and even if you're watching me for the first time, welcome. It's always nice to have new friends. Anyone who does know me, or if you'll have to discover, I'm a rule breaker. I love breaking the rules. And wow, we broke the rules earlier. This was not supposed to air. This was not supposed to be here. And in fact, we have already sold half the quantity on new, the iPad that everybody has been waiting for. You know how everyone waits for the latest generation of the phone or the tablet, especially in this time in history where we're doing everything on our iPads, we're doing everything on our phones. This was just released in September, and it was not supposed to be here. Bigger is better. The screen size that you basically used to have to buy the iPad Pro for, all you do is you pick your gigabyte or your memory, and then you pick what I call the chassis or the case color. So quick little update, you choose 32 or 128 gig. In the 128 gig, which is always our most popular, Allison, you said that's only available in Space Gray. Space Gray is actually my favorite, and I'll show you why. Space Gray is the only one that has what I call the black masking. I told Bill Duggan yesterday, my movie theater closed and I'm brokenhearted over it. That creates that movie theater experience, especially with that larger screen. So the 128 gig, already sold out in everything except the Space Gray in the 128. In the silver, you can still choose it in the 32 gig or the 128, or I'm sorry, the 32, sorry. And then we have what they call gold in the system, but it really is kind of a rose gold. And that's only in the 32. It is on your for flex pay. It has free shipping. It has this great kind of, I would say a 2-for-1 case where you can choose it in the gold, you can choose it in the rose pink, you can choose it in the silver, or you can choose it in the black, but it has a Bluetooth, or I should say a wireless detachable keyboard, and then it also doubles as a case. Then of course you're getting that wonderful stylus. You get the easel, which is my personal favorite because I'm always trying to stream cooking videos when I'm in the kitchen. You get the great little earbuds, you get a great app package, you get a wonderful little soft cleaning kit. And then I'm gonna double check, Allison, they also, you get technical support as well, which I'm gonna double check on the value on that because that's kind of crazy. And that is from Apple, which is crazy. And then you also get that neoprene case as well. So any way you stack it, it is free shipping for this hour. It is extended holiday return policy. It's the latest processor, the latest and greatest, but this could be one of your last shows. So Bill Duggan has been, it's been a Bill Duggan day. It's a good thing that you're at home because otherwise we'd be trying to get a hold of you. It's like, where's Bill Duggan? He's at home in his studio, which his studio that doubles as an arcade if you're still shopping for Pac-Man.
Yes.
We got a great toy.
And Santa's workshop.
And Santa's workshop. But Bill, Santa must think I was really, really nice because this is what everybody wants on their Christmas list. Tell everybody how this happened. It was actually on hsn.com. It was not supposed to be on the air, but it's the new release from iPad, and we decided to release it early, and already half the quantities are gone. Am I saying that right?
That's just it, because everyone's a smart shopper and they found it. Because this is what happens. Apple every fall releases new products. So I think a lot of us, when the whole pandemic stuff started happening, they're like, you know what? I like my tablet. I could use a new tablet. I'm going to wait till the fall and see what Apple comes up with. And, you know, they didn't come up with the phone until this week, but they came out with the latest 8th generation iPad last September, just September, so about a month ago. And so now people have been wanting to get these latest features. So what does that mean? It's over a 10-inch size screen, which is great. Great battery life, the latest operating system, Siri. The biggest difference is the specs of the hardware, the cameras. The processor is now a new chip. It's an A12 chip, 40% faster than the last generation. So everything's going to be smooth. But you still have finger touch ID. You have a Retina display. HSN is including the keyboard, which is great because you don't have to buy that extra. We like to show you that it is pencil compatible because that's normally just with the Pro series. But one other thing they've decided with the 8th generation tablet, they're actually calling it more of a budget-friendly tablet, which is kind of funny because I mean, you look at these prices and like, really? But if you go look at what Apple iPads can run, whether it's the standard, the Air, or the Pro, it just gets more and more expensive. But they're saying it's budget-friendly because they want you to go into Apple, pick this up, and then guess what? You don't get a case. You don't get the pencil. That's why coming here, you're getting that case, which is almost a 2-for-1. We're giving you a stylus. We're giving you a great voucher here with fun extras, 3 months to Pandora, 3 months to learn a language, 6 months to FaceTime interactively, not just making faces yourself, and a full year of tech support. We don't always get to offer that. So the fact that that's included, and a full year of Apple TV Plus is included as well. But really what happened is people, I think, got online and they're like, I want the latest generation tablet if I'm going to go with another Apple. And then they saw that we had it on FlexPay and they saw we had all these great extras. So let me just quickly go into why the 8th generation has been so popular. The 7th generation had the 10-inch size screen, which everyone was upgraded to as well. But it really is that processor on the inside and that budget-friendly price. So that processor, it's the A12. It is 40% faster than the last generation. So if you just got one last year, this is even faster. So I'll show you how this works. So I'm jumping over here to YouTube and so many fun Shannon clips. Did you notice how quickly he was able to pull this up? It's not because I'm, hardwired or corporate Wi-Fi. It's because of the processor that's on the inside. And I think we can all relate to it. you know, we try to download an app, we try to empty our shopping cart really quickly, but we have delays and it buffers and it. You won't have that with this. And now more than ever, this is our lifeline to the office. Like you're seeing me right now on an iPad, to the doctor, to the classroom. And so you want something that's powerful and fluid. And this is another great thing. Look at this multitasking capability. I'm watching Shannon, but I want to shop at the same time. I can actually pull up my web browser at the exact same time. This is where that larger screen comes in handy, because if it was smaller, it would be a little cramped, and that's a lot in a little space. But more importantly, it's easy to do, and that's where you're setting yourself up for success. Shannon, I saw you earlier with the quandary over the F keys and where it was and not being able to see it. There are no keys like that. It's really a user-friendly experience from the moment you get it home, and that's why Apple's been the most successful. Truly, it's not because it's the most affordable. It's the quality, the ease of use, and then HSN just does you one better with a full year of tech support. So if you're like me, I have had Apple before, and I love this comparison. This is a second generation iPad. It still works. Shannon actually still has this iPad. I'm just saying. This one's 9 years old. But the thing is, it does still work. I wanted more features. I wanted a faster processor. I wanted more memory. And you know what? This still works, so I can hand this one off to my niece, to my nephew, to my mom. No one has ever been upset about getting an iPad, even if it had been slightly used. But you're walking away with some of the latest, because you'll be surprised. I've had that one for 9 years. I use it all the time. I know I'm going to use this, and I'll tell you, I am using my iPad so much differently today than I was pre-pandemic, because now I am home more. My office has gotten a lot more crowded, so this little guy is powerful, and this case, look how it sets up just like a laptop. And my laptop that I run my business on is 128 gigabytes of memory. And that's really the biggest decision you have. It's how much memory you want. Because if you're going to have this for 9 years like I had that other one, that means less deleting and more capturing and saving and always having access to great photos and great memories all in one. So there's Lynn Murphy. That's not the best photo ever, but I just could not delete it because she just loved it. But actually, you said Santa was good to you. I should try to find that picture of you, Shannon, where you're a little iPad angel way back in the day when we first started sharing iPad with everyone at home. But I have it all right here within reach, because guess why? Apple makes even finding your stuff that much easier, using it that much easier. And when it's easy to use, you're not going to be intimidated by it. Mom and dad aren't going to be like, oh, I don't know where it is. Let's just talk on the phone when you want to FaceTime with them. So I just had a FaceTime reunion 25 years ago. A bunch of us were studying abroad. We got together last week. And this poor girl in our group, she had the grainiest little camera window. And I was like, oh. But the thing is, have you been that person? Upgrade the hardware. Get a great front-facing camera. The camera quality on this new tablet is so great, they actually say you can use it as a scanner. Take pictures of your documents, of your receipts, of the stuff you need to get back to the school, and then you can easily send it back. If I'm talking over your head, if I'm talking too fast, just also realize if you pick this up at Apple, you normally have 14 days to make sure it works with you, works with the office, works with the classroom. We're not even 14 days to the election. This is going to get you all the way beyond New Year's because you're shopping at HSN.
Absolutely.
So really, it is a good test drive time. Mm-hmm.
It is indeed. Bill, I'm so sorry. I have to interject here. And once more, if you are channel surfing, I spy out of the corner of my eye, Adam's getting ready with that brand new Dyson Today's Special. Here's a little sidebar story. I actually wanted to give you a little preview of it. They wouldn't let me because I actually sold too many in preview yesterday. And that same story kind of applies with our iPad. This was not supposed to air. And so there were so many people who bought it online. Our management team said, well, you know what? We'll do a few abbreviated airings. Well, they might want to rethink that because over half the quantity is gone. So normally I say you choose it in the 32 gig or the 128, and that's the memory, and then you choose your color of choice. This is selling so quickly because this is a release. This was actually just released in September, that the 128 is available only in the space gray. Now, in that space gray, 128 gig, they're both on 12-month VIP financing. All the case colors, you get the neoprene in the black or the silver, and then you get the, what I call the hard shell case that has that detachable keyboard. In the gold, the rose pink, the silver, or the black. Great little earbuds. You get an easel, you get an app pack, you get a cleaning cloth, you get the stylus. You also get 1 year of Total Tech Premium, but in the 128 gig, Last call. We have fewer than 200. As Bill said, you still get our money back guarantee. I almost said 30 days, but our extended holiday return policy, Apple doesn't do that. Nobody else does that. That's until the end of January. We have 12-month VIP financing. So you could actually make this 12 flex pays. So if you do the 32 gig, you're looking at $40 a month for a year. Or if you do the 128, you're looking at only $48 for the year. Or you could choose to do apply and buy, in which case you're taking $40 off that promotion. Now, on the 32 gig, we do have the space gray, we have the silver, or we have the rose gold. They call it gold in the system, but it really is a rose gold. Those are the ones that have what I call the white bezel around the perimeter. But at this point, they are going. And in case you missed the details, not that I'm not listening to you, Bill, but I'm filling up my shopping cart because I know TikTok. I've only got 20 minutes to qualify for that free shipping, whether it's the Juliana that I'm getting, whether it's the Pac-Man that I got for my niece and nephew. All of that free shipping does expire at the stroke of midnight. Hey, Bill, let's talk about some of the upgrades and some of the features again, because when we said this is the generation that everybody was looking for, I know you were talking about doing that Zoom reunion. Nobody wants to be the bad box. Nobody wants to be the grainy Brady box. But because you were actually Zooming with people around the world, see, you have to kind of rethink how you think of the internet. So her image in the Brady box was grainy, not because she was in Ireland or France or Costa Rica or wherever she was.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Just calling it out.
Yeah, she had the bad, grainy Brady box because of the camera, because of the source material. So this is actually, in most cases, the processor. So talk a little bit about the upgrades and the quality, if you will.
Well, that's just it. You're seeing me right now. It's an iPad across the room from me. That's the quality that you're going to have. And sure, you can work with the lighting and all of that, but it really comes down to the connection and the clarity of the cameras, whether it's front-facing, whether it's the rear-facing camera, whether you're taking videos or you're using it for a scanner. And that's the hardware that you're going to have for years. Before I lose this picture, that's the cute little Apple angel of my Shannon right over there. I just love it. So angelic. But the hardware is this hardware for 9 years. I've gotten updates, which is great, but that's why when you can get the over 10-inch size screen, when you can get the new processor, which is 40% faster, that's where you get excited about this and you're going to use it. Remember, all that stuff you're going to be storing on here, it's important stuff. Sure, there's fun stuff like games and coloring books and all that, but when it comes down to getting work done, that's why if you are new to Apple, if you're worried that it's going to work with your office equipment, get it home now, because the sooner you get it home, the longer you have for that return policy, and you'll see what documents come in. So someone sends me an Excel document. PC and Apple, they now play well with each other. So if I open up this Excel document, please notice how smooth and quick that was. Also, the clarity of this screen. We were talking earlier about needing readers. With this Retina screen, I'll actually turn down the brightness. It's almost like having readers built in, so everything is crisper. And when I mean everything, sure, we talk about videos and we talk about gaming, but what about just the day-to-day text that we have to do, the word processing we have to do? Because maybe the kids are on your computer. Maybe the kids are on the desktop or the laptop. This is a chance for you to get stuff done. And look at this. So I jumped into word processing, and you notice my screen is larger, but I'm still sharing it with that digital keyboard. So that's fine. One thing I do love, I love that it has that microphone, where you can truly just speak to the tablet. It'll do all the typing for you. And when you want to use a big word, but you don't know how to spell it, like bad spellers that I know of, you can just say the word and it'll spell it correctly, like Alleluia, period. I can never spell that correctly. It did it for me. It did all the typing too. But what's great about our case and configuration, it has this keyboard. I turn on that keyboard, this digital one disappears. I now have more room to get work done. I can type on the keyboard, which is great. Or if I'm binge watching on Apple TV or Netflix, I can actually remove the keyboard, leave it at home, and not have to worry about it. So it's very versatile. But it comes down to the ease of use of how successful you're going to be with your iPad. Because if it's complicated, if there's coding that you have to worry about, trust me, I would be right there with you. It's Saturday night. I don't want to do that. However, when it's as simple as this. I want to add pictures of Shannon to my book report over here. My report, oh, there's one of my favorites of you. So I can come right over here. I come to my Shannon library. How do I get one picture from one side to the other? It's not Control-Alt. It's not Shift. It's point. Just point there, and I drag it over. And that's where you can do this. Your student can do it. I'm going to share a quick story. Last Christmas, my precocious nephew asked Santa for an iPad. And we were all like, oh, it's not going to happen. I mean, you're a good kid, but really, an iPad for like a 6-year-old? And then my sister was thinking about it, and she was like, you know what? He's not going to outgrow it. And this is before we knew he'd be going to school on his iPad and hanging out with his friends all summer on his iPad. Little did we know, by the end of summer, he was making movies. He had made his Minecraft characters and skins. And trust me, I don't even know what all that means, but he was doing it because he had the right tool in his hands. And that's where, again, you'll be blown away with what the kids can do. And I challenge yourself. You'll be impressed of what you can do. You know, you're not just online shopping and social media, but, you know, you're making scrapbook pages. You're actually making videos and slideshows easily on here because guess what? I'm on the couch. Oh, hey, I'm doing it all right here. I'm enjoying it and taking it with me everywhere.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
the only reason I have to interject here real quickly is there's always a lot of information, and Bill's so much fun, you know, both on and off the air. There's a lot to process. But if you want the 128 gig, I just have to jump in because we now have fewer than 100. So fewer than 100 remain in the 128 gig. And you're quadrupling the memory for basically $8 more if you're doing that 12-month VIP financing. Remember, the 128 gig is available in the Space Gray. Space Gray is actually my favorite anyway, because that's the only one that has what I call the black masking or the black bezel, which is especially perfect if you're streaming movies, and frankly, who isn't? 90 of you can get that 128 gig. Oh, I'm sorry, 80 of you can get the 128 gig. Allison, you said in the black case, in gold and rose gold only, because remember, you get that detachable keyboard, the hard shell case, in the 128 only in rose gold or gold, neoprene case, choose it in the black or the silver, and then the cleaning cloth, the stylus, the easel, the little earbuds, the great app pack, 1 year of Total Tech Premium, extended holiday return policy. Unlike those online stores, until the end of January, you try it as you buy it. In the 32 gig, we have your choice in the rose gold, or it is gold in the system, sorry, silver or space gray, 090789. Hey, Bill, before we clear the way, though, I know they're getting the hook, you know, we're gonna check in with Adam, but this is the latest, right? The latest and the greatest of everything I want from iPad, correct?
Just came out in September, brand new, not refurbished. You get everything that you would get at Apple, but you're getting so much more and more peace of mind. Not just that extended holiday return, but no joke, there's so much on here. But it's that total tech for an entire year. Huge peace of mind. I mean, I've even called them and had questions because it's like, I can't find my router. What happened? How can I rename it? They're there to help you out. HSN is just hooking you up with a great way to get it home.
They are indeed, but it is last call. If you want that 128 gig, you do need to be calling now. This gives me time to place my order before that free shipping goes away as well. Bill's coming back with a little toy. Get your 128. Oh, but can I say he's hot? Now, ladies, you know that's true. Chelsea will forgive me for that. But he's hot, and he's got one of the hottest buys in America already on fire. I got my eye on you, my friend.
Oh, I love you, Shannon, I do. Well, listen, we're going to be heating things up for sure. We're also going to be cooling things down with our amazing Today's Special. It launches officially at midnight. There's a bit of a story behind it, but we're excited. Whilst everyone else is over $400, the pricing that we've got tonight is remarkable. We've got 3 colors. You can choose the white, we have the blue, or we have the iron over here. You know, it's funny because up and down this great country, there's areas that are freezing cold right now, and there's areas that are red hot. So we need something that can be all year, every month, every season, and that's what this is. It was over a decade ago that James Dyson and his team of engineers and scientists created the bladeless technology, and it's gone on to rule the world. Patents like you've never seen before, technology that is safer, that is more effective, that saves us money, that's for sure, and technology tonight that will be available at our best value ever. All right, keeping things rolling, the amazing Shannon with the final 10 minutes. I'll see you in midnight.
Hey, thank you, Adam. Okay. Do not hang up on your iPad. They're actually grabbing it for me. If you want the 128, we have like 2 dozen, okay? In the gold case, if you want the 32 gig, I'm sorry, the 128, the gold case is almost gone. And then we do have it in the rose gold case. Oh, just gold. Regardless, the clock is ticking, you know, getting ready to strike midnight. I've got my phone. I'm ready to hit place that order. Place that order if you want your iPad in that 128 gig. But the free shipping on everything on air or online is done. Done, done, done. And in fact, it's so funny because I'm looking at how much the shipping would be if I even wait 10 minutes. It would pay for one of the items in my cart. So we're happy you're here. This is our Find Your Merry, our very merry event here at HSN. The free shipping is done in T-minus 10 minutes, and that's whether it's something you've seen on air or online. So hit process my order, check out of that shopping cart. And as you do, if you are looking for more fun than you can shake a stick at, Bill was with me earlier and we were talking about the arcade games, but if you are looking for instant stress relief, old or young, I don't care if you've got video skills. If you are looking to create your own YouTube channel with your cat and dog and kids in the house, I'm telling you, the kids, the cats and the dogs, the animals in the house are gonna lose their mind. What is this? It's actually like a little floating drone interactive air car. See what I mean? Now that's a whole YouTube channel right there. I mean, that's a social media phenomenon getting ready to happen. It is a rechargeable, nice little easy to use UFO, like a little drone, but you don't have to worry about putting batteries in this. Like I said, it recharges. It's like a little hovercraft. You can choose it in the blue. These are all metallics. The green, that rose gold, which is really kind of a copper. There's the red, and then there's the silver. 685-158. It's on a flex pay of $8.32. It's on free shipping, which is especially great if you're getting a couple of these. Santa's Workshop has been open for business all day long, thanks to Bill Duggan. And Bill, we did this last night in my Shannon's in the House show. People lost their minds because it's fun. It's instant stress relief. You don't have to worry about, what if it gets caught in the tree? What if it hits the family portrait? This is a crowd pleaser, right?
It definitely is. Drones have been so popular, but a lot of people are scared by drones because they're not for everybody, or they're very expensive, or they have all those blades that are exposed. Our blades are all encapsulated. We actually can say this is for ages 3 and up. Some of the bigger drones we sell, we say it's for the teen and the adult. And what you're going to notice, it's hand controlled. Not a hand controller, but it knows and senses my hands. Because you'll see there's little sensors on the side and on the bottom. And as it spins around, it knows it gets close and it goes the other way. It's like a Jedi mind trick. It gets close to a wall or the TV or the tree, it goes the other way. How do you launch it? I don't pair it. I just charge it up, turn it on, and launch it just like that. And then boom, hits my hand. Oh, I feel that breeze. It's going higher and higher. It's not going to mark anything up. Boom, there it goes. Guess what? Get another one even if you want, because these don't run on frequencies. So if you do have a niece and nephew like you do, Shannon, they can each be playing at the same time. I mean, think of the hours of fun we had chasing a balloon around. This now floats. It has lights. It's really interactive. Some people even say it's a great social distancing game because you don't even have to touch it or each other. That's how you turn it off. You flip it upside down and you see it senses your hand, goes back, senses the other person's hand, and it just keeps going. So you have a good amount of flight time, but then when it's done, you just plug it back in and it recharges. It's not going to ding the walls. You don't have to worry about it, ruining the furniture or anything. The pets love it. The kids love it. I went in to say goodbye to my nephew over the summer. Lights were off. He'd read his book. And then I brought this in there and it started floating around. My sister was so upset. She's like, he was finally going to sleep. He was like, what is that? I want that. Wait, I'm like, go to sleep. You can have it in the morning. But that is the fun you can have with this. On a snowy, rainy day, get this inside the house. Don't just think Christmas either, because whether it's a birthday, whether it's you scored the goal, grab that, just turn it upside down, turns it off. Interactive. Grandpa can do this. Grandma can do it. Because how do you control it? It's not up, down, left, right, and hands in it and face in a tablet. It's truly, I'm up, I'm launching it, just like that. Oh, it faced my hand. It keeps going. It's in the tree. But guess what? didn't hurt anything. All those blades are nice and enclosed because it has that nice squishy cage. So I turn it on, you see how it lights up, and this is where it is so simple, and the fun and the laughter that you're gonna have with these are just so unique. And someone even mentioned earlier, maybe this is toys for tots, because guys or girls, it doesn't matter. And that's the cool part about it. You give this to someone, they can play with it really anywhere. It's recommended for inside because of, you know, you don't want to work with the wind, but you just launch it, boom, grab it, turn it over. That's how you turn it off. Launch it again, and just find those sensors and just let it go the other way, and it just keeps going and going. It's gonna come back to you too when you want it to, or if you want it to, and then it goes, oh, there you go, got it. And that's, again, I'm in this place by myself. It bounced off the wall, which is just awesome. That's the fun you're going to have with this, because it is, even take it to the office if you want, if you're going to the office, because it's just so different, or the dormitory too, because something that people probably have not seen before, which is great. And remember, get one of every color. You can have a few flying around at the same time. Whoop, there it goes. I wish you guys could see it. It's really low right now. Boom. There you go. Coming right at you.
Okay, how fun is this? But Bill, you made so many excellent points. I actually said this last night. Toys for Tots, or the season of giving, is going to look a little different this year. And certainly there has never been a time in history where I think it's going to be even more important for us to be benefactors and, you know, to share the blessings that we can. And this is a one-size-fits-all gift. But don't think of just the little kids. Think of the big kids as well. When I said it is instant stress therapy, it is instant stress relief. It definitely takes your mind off whatever little treadmill or obsessive thoughts, which I think you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who hasn't had some of those this season. But as Bill said, you can play it solo, you can play it with a crowd, you can play it with cats, dogs, kids, I mean, everybody. It floats on its own. And not only that, you don't have to worry about whether you drop it or not. So you choose the silver, the blue, the green. Allison, I always forget, are we calling that rose gold, or are we calling it, oh, we are calling it gold in the system, but it is kind of a copper, like a rose gold. The red or the silver, it is free shipping. I have to hit process my order in my shopping cart. Holy shamoly. I think I'm paying for at least one of my items with the money that I'm saving on the shipping alone. So basically you've got 4 minutes to qualify for that. Everything still has our extended holiday return policy. So that means you can try it as you buy it on an $8.32 flex pay. We have extended holiday returns until the end of January. And then remember, if you are trying to get through on the iPad, the latest generation just released in September, we have basically 24 only in the 128 gig. And Bill, before we say goodbye to you, at least for tonight, you do a lot of our great toys in addition to our great electronics. In the world of the toys that we offer here at HSN, though, this has been one of our most popular for a lot of different reasons, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It has, because I think drones have been so popular. But I mean, and you know, I love Joe Harrison. He brings a lot of those in, but they are for the 15 and up age range. It's, you know, it's expensive if you get that drone stuck in a tree, or if it's out over water and doesn't come back. This is affordable fun. It's for the little kids, the big, it's for all of us, all the kids. Yes. And Shannon, I just noticed you had pulled out your phone. I'm not going to lie, but I saw you had your phone in your pocket when you were vacuuming earlier. And I was like, why did she have her phone on set? I didn't realize you were still shopping, but that's okay. It's our secret.
You know, you've known me long enough, Bill. You should have already known the answer to that question. So I hit process my order because, no kidding, it's a computer. You do miss out on free shipping on everything unless you're shopping now. Billy, I love you. We'll see you tomorrow too, right?
Yes, but not as much as today, thankfully. So I'm going to get some sleep. We're just getting started, everybody. Happy holidays.
All right, 'tis the season. Thank you so much, my friend. Remember, call back to that 128 gig. Adam has our brand new Dyson Today's Special. I'll see you tomorrow night at 9, so let's keep shopping.
The thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list
And make monthly payments with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information.
Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. We're about to do something really special. It was over a decade ago that Mr. James Dyson revolutionized the world of fans with his bladeless technology. Well, today on HSN, we're going to launch a Best Buy like you've never ever seen. Cool in the summer, warm in the winter. It is a Today's Special.